Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Katie Kennedy. I'm the Senior Assistant Dean of Admission and Financial Aid at the Nell Hodgson Woodruff School of Nursing. And we're going to spend a few minutes this morning talking about financial aid for the MN Pathway to MSN program for students starting in summer 2024. Okay, so hopefully everyone has completed the FAFSA for summer 2024. If not, you'll see a chart below of which versions of the FAFSA you need to be completing for the semesters in which you will be enrolled. So for summer 2024 students, you need to complete the 2023-2024 FAFSA as a graduate student and submit it to Emory University as soon as possible. Moving forward for the fall 2024 through summer 2025 semesters, you will utilize the 2024-2025 FAFSA, again, completing as a graduate student. Please do not report parental information on either of these FAFSAs. As a graduate student, you no longer need to report that information. If you are currently enrolled in school in undergrad, please check with your home institution to make sure that changing your 2023-2024 FAFSA will not negatively impact your current spring aid at your undergraduate institution. Hopefully everyone has created their logon to Opus, but Opus is the system of record for Emory University and will be where you view your financial aid package along with numerous other items as a student through your time at Emory. If you have not logged on to Opus before, you will go to opus.emory.edu and click on the link that says Obtain Network ID and Password and follow the prompts. Here are a few terms that we're going to reference during today's presentation just to help familiarize you with these terms ahead of time. Tuition will be the cost of tuition for your classes themselves. Fees will be any additional fees assigned by the university that are mandatory for your program. Cost of attendance is more of a budget figure. Cost of attendance is not what you will be billed. It will contain tuition and fees, which will be on your bill, but will also contain line items for cost of living, books and supplies, and transportation costs, among a few other things. Again, cost of attendance is not what you will expect on your university bill, but a budget to help you if you need additional loan funds to cover some of these expenses. Federal aid. As a graduate student, there are no longer subsidized loans. You will be utilizing both federal unsubsidized loans and Grad Plus loans if you choose. Merit-based scholarships. These can be scholarships awarded from Emory or outside Emory based on academic achievement. And then we referenced Grad Plus loans a second ago, but Grad Plus loans are federal private loans that you can add on top of federal unsubsidized loans. Typically, the interest rate for the Grad Plus loan is 1 point higher than the unsubsidized loan. Tuition rates are set every July 1st by the Department of Education. Private loans can also be used on top of unsub. If you need to, I would just check the interest rates to make sure that your Grad Plus interest rate would not be lower than any private lender-based loan that you are receiving. So here is what tuition and fees will estimate out to be. You'll notice that fall 24 through summer of 25 are italicized. These figures are not yet available. So I've given you here the current year rate, which is confirmed for summer. But again, anything from fall of 2024 through summer of 2025 is an estimate and cannot be guaranteed just yet. So you'll see tuition is a flat rate per semester, regardless of how many hours you are taking. It may change once you take like 19 or 20, but we certainly wouldn't recommend students adding on electives to take more than the required course load, especially as you get acclimated to the program. The fees are the fees that you will be assessed each semester that we referenced a slide or two ago, and then the total is just both of these figures added up. Okay, again, we'll confirm the fall 24 through summer 25 numbers as soon as they are available. So when you're looking at kind of how this plays out with possible federal aid, possible need-based grants, this is a chart that you can reference. So please understand that the possible federal unsub loan and the possible need-based grant are possible, but this is not a guarantee. Everyone's situation is unique. but this is just best case scenario for all students. So you'll see it played out. You'll see for summer 24, you have the 20,500 in unsub loan. The 20,500 is the academic year maximum that the Department of Ed says that graduate students can receive. If you have not been enrolled in a graduate program using financial aid in fall of 23 or spring of 24, you'll get the academic year lump sum in the final semester of the academic year, which is summer. Moving forward, when you get your financial aid package for fall of 24 and spring of 25, you'll see that same 20,500, but please be aware that it will split half in fall and half in spring. And then you'll get to summer 25, and you will have used all of your unsub eligibility. Students at that point just use Grad Plus. If you would like to disperse that 20,500 over the 3 semesters instead of 2, you'll need to contact the main financial aid office directly, and they can take care of that for you. Again, it's not going to change the overall amount. It'll just change it to disperse into thirds instead of 50-50. All right. So if you are looking at Grad Plus loans, this is the maximum that you would be able to get. The university cannot award you over cost of attendance for your own protection in the long term. Okay, Grad Plus will require a separate application. The Department of Ed is not automatically going to award it to you. You do it through the same website that you complete the FAFSA at. And so for summer, you can go ahead and start those applications now. And your max cost of attendance for summer is $35,932. For fall and spring, you'll do one Grad Plus application together, and the funds will split half in fall and half in spring. I would consider doing that around the first part of June. Your maximum that you can request is $84,818. Again, this is an approximate figure because we do not know the tuition totals just yet, but around that figure is the maximum. Again, I would certainly encourage you to talk with a financial advisor and come up with your budget for school. Just because you have this amount of money to take out does not mean you need to take out this much. And then for summer 2025, you'll have a separate budget again, completed this time next year. And then you'll have approximately $35,932 as your maximum cost of attendance. Students will also inquire about what are good third-party scholarships to look for as everyone's trying to make the best financial decision for themselves. Listed here are a few different organizations that we have had students use before and that we would encourage you to look for. Other useful sites, some of these are third-party scholarships and some of these are university sites that will help you while you're completing those scholarships, the academic calendar, and then other resources for financial aid. On the bottom right, you'll see the payment plan. If you want to utilize the payment plan to pay a portion of your balance so you can minimize the debt that you will have upon graduation, the university does offer a payment plan with 0 interest. There is an application fee of $60 or $70 for the payment plan. For the summer semester, it would divide any payment into thirds over the May, June, and July months. For fall and spring semesters, you would divide your balance into 4 installments. All right, so just some frequently asked questions that students often ask of us. If you have not received your financial aid package in Opus just yet, I would make sure that, and it says beginning of November, but that is not correct. Financial aid packages were released in late February, early part of March. So if you have not received a financial aid package, make sure that you have completed the 23-24 FAFSA and not the 24-25. And we talked about the payment plans. Your first tuition payments are going to be due May 21st. That is a week after classes start. I would certainly encourage everyone to do it as soon as possible so that you don't have to worry about anything related to your bill once your classes do start. And then, are there opportunities for loan forgiveness? Most every healthcare organization will provide some sort of educational benefit for its employees. For example, Emory Healthcare, for students working there, provide $100 a month loan repayment, up to $10,000 for their employees working full-time. I thank everyone for tuning in to this session. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at nursingquestions@emory.edu. Thank you.